Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you've joined me here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a detailed review and a tutorial on a brand called Mior. Mior is a vegan, cruelty-free, sustainable, upcoming Indian makeup brand, and I absolutely love their formulations. I've spoken about this brand already on Instagram, and a lot of you guys wanted a detailed review, so here we go. Now, this is not a first impression video. I've already spoken so much about the brand on stories, on Instagram, and I've been using them constantly for a few weeks now, and I'm genuinely very impressed with the formulations. So stay tuned if you want to see a makeup transformation of my bare face to this makeup look right here, featuring only Mior products. Now, before I get into the video, let me quickly introduce myself in case you're new here. Hi, my name's Preiti. I'm India's first cruelty-free beauty blogger. I talk about all things cruelty-free, which means products that are not tested on animals. I talk about veganism, sustainability, shout out to local brands, and a whole lot of other things. If this is the kind of content you resonate with, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and continue watching today's video. Now, like I just mentioned, Mior is vegan friendly. So if you are vegan with your beauty products and with your makeup and everything, this is a super brand to try out. Not just that, you guys, their packaging is honestly so cute. It is super sustainable as well. Look at the packaging, the colors, the pastel colors are so cute, so fresh. I absolutely love how they haven't used plastic in this at all. Their outer packaging is stunning as well. All right, we've got the hair back and we're going to start with the makeup tutorial. Now, this is the first product that I'm going to use, the Creme Foundation in Hazelnut. This is what it looks like. You need to apply this with your fingers. I love using my fingers for concealer, for blush, especially creamy products. They apply so beautifully. This is a very nice formulation. Now, I don't apply foundation. You all already know that, but I'm going to show you how I work with foundations like these. This consistency is not too thick, not extremely full coverage. It's also not very cakey. It's very easy to work with. I like to swirl my finger in this very nicely so that it warms the product and it applies beautifully to the skin. I don't just go ham and then apply to the skin. That's just going to be very difficult to work with. So you need to warm the product ever so slightly for a few seconds. So everywhere where I have some visible pigmentation, I'm just gonna blend this in. Now, the best way to apply this is to press down and tap. Don't glide it, because then you're just going to make the product move all over the place. That's not the ideal way of applying cream products. You want to tap it and push it in while gently blending it out. Now, what I like about this is that it blends really well into the skin. It feels literally like second skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all. The formulation is really nice. I've used very little product, you guys. I'm not trying to go overboard because we are going to be using the concealer as well. So I've blended this into my skin. I know it looks a little weird right now. We're going to go in with concealer, and this is what it looks like. Now, you need to be really careful when you apply this on your skin. You need to make sure that your skin is very well prepped. A lot of good skincare, very hydrating, very moisturizing, mainly because foundations will otherwise sit on your skin. It's so important, be it with this foundation or with any other foundation out there, be sure to prep your skin. If you have any dry patches on your skin, foundation will cling to it in general. I have a few dry patches on my nose right here and on my cheeks ever so slightly because I had a bunch of acne. Also, my skin barrier went for a toss, so I had to take a break from makeup, and now I'm slowly getting back to it. I generally don't apply foundation like this. I only apply concealer. You've already seen how I apply my concealer, but I wanted to show you how this looks on the skin. It's a beautiful dewy finish and it looks very good. It's not very drying, it's very hydrating, and it looks like second skin. I've also blended the foundation all over my neck because it's so important to match your face and your neck when you do foundation routines. I'm going to go in with the concealer. This is the cream concealer in Birch. It's the perfect shade for me. Again, we're gonna warm up the product with our finger. Very important to just warm it up ever so slightly so that it blends beautifully on the skin. Tap this on my under eye area because we need to conceal any darkness and slight pigmentation. Now, I don't have dark circles, but I do have slight discoloration, which is the case with almost every type of skin because our skin there is generally thinner. I love how beautifully this blends, you guys. It is such a seamless blend. Again, you need to tap. Don't drag it because then you're just going to trouble your under eye area and the product is just going to keep moving. I've dotted the concealer on spots where the light hits my face, the more protruding areas, mainly because I want to draw light towards them. I've also shaved my eyebrows from this side, so I always conceal them so that it doesn't look really weird. So this is what it looks like completely blended out. I have not set my makeup yet. I haven't used any primer, so the product is slightly clinging to the dry areas of my skin, which is the case with any product if you don't prime your skin. I've only done a skin prep because I know a lot of people skip primers, and that's completely subjective, whatever floats your boat, but I wanted to show you what this looks like without any primer. Now this concealer is definitely not full coverage. It's a sheer to medium coverage, very wearable, very light formula, super hydrating. But if you have dark circles, then you might want to keep it in mind that this might not give you the full coverage that you desire. Now to set all of this makeup, I'm going to use this powder right here. It's a setting translucent powder in the shade Sumptuous Vanilla. It is so nice. I've been constantly using it. I absolutely love it. It sets the makeup so well. This is the product that I've been constantly using even in my previous videos. This is my newfound love. I'm going to use my sponge to set this. I'm going to tap it and press the product in. So this is how I do it. I just tap it in. We're going to let that base set in. I'm then going to use my brush to set the entire face. Now, the only problem I have with these products is that there is no mirror, you guys, so it's a real struggle. If the product had a mirror right here, that would have been super convenient. I think that's a very cool thing if the brand does it, because it's going to be very convenient to apply your makeup on the go, especially for touch-ups with this powder. Now, what I like about this powder is that it isn't a very drying formula. It sets the makeup ever so slightly. It doesn't feel drying on the skin. But because my skin barrier is a little compromised, there are a lot of dry patches on my face. So the base is done. I know this looks very ghostly and scary, but you got to trust the process. We're going to add some more color to it. Now, very quickly, you guys, the concealer is quite thick. The setting powder is amazing. It sets makeup beautifully, but because the concealer is slightly on the creamier, heavier side, it doesn't really set it very well. So it does crease ever so slightly. If you have puffy under eyes like mine, or if you have matured skin, or if you have a lot of fine lines, there's a possibility that this will stick in those fine lines. It doesn't really set too well. So if you have normal skin, if you have not so puffy eyes, and if you have dry under eyes, this will work really well. Let's add some color, you guys. We're going to go in with the blush. This is the pressed blush in Rose Apple. How cute is the packaging? This is a very nice blush, very long lasting, super pigmented, but not pigmented in a way where if you just go ham, you have a lot of pigment stamped on your face. This gives you enough time to build up the formula. I love such blushes. I don't like blushes that are very pigmented to a point where you're just stamping color and then it doesn't blend. That's very scary. This gives you enough time to blend the product and even build it up. I like to take my blush all the way up here because it adds a lot of color and like a natural contour of sorts. I'm going to tap some blush right here to have like a nice rosy flush of color to the face. So this is what the blush looks like. I really like it, you guys. It's such a natural finish. It looks really cool even on bare skin. The brand also has a lip and cheek color flush stick. This is what the packaging looks like right here. And this looks like a lipstick, but it is actually like so. It's flat on the top. This color is so beautiful. Look at that. And it's not super pigmented as well. It's like a sheer coverage. It looks really good. I already have a little bit of a lip tint that I used for the previous video. So this is what it looks like when you use it heavy-handedly like a lipstick, but even as a lip tint, this looks so beautiful. I'm going to dab this ever so slightly on my cheeks to show you what this looks like. This sits really well even on powder foundation. I mean, why waste the product? So here we go. This blends so beautifully even on sunscreen, even on bare skin, even on this foundation right now. It's a very nice formulation and it's super blendable. It's not a very thick, creamy product. It's a very sheer coverage which you can just build up on your lips and your cheeks. We need to add some glow, you guys. The brand has two different highlighters. One is a highlighting stick, a shimmer stick, and the other one is a pressed highlighter. I'm going to show you both of them right now. This is what the stick highlighter looks like, and it's a beautiful shade, you guys. Look at that shimmer. It's a very neutral toned. I wouldn't say it's cool toned. It's definitely neutral because it has a very nice strawberry champagne kind of an undertone. Perfect for anybody that has skin tone like mine, which is cool tone. Even if you have a neutral undertone, this will work really well. I'm gonna heat the product on the back of my palm and then pick some up and then dab it on my face. Mainly because we have a lot of powder sitting on the face and you don't want to move it around. This will be really cool to use directly over bare skin, but because we have a lot of powders, I don't want the product to move my base, so that's why I'm just tapping it in. This gives a beautiful glow. It's so natural. It's so beautiful. I love this undertone. It is so difficult for me to find good neutral or even cool undertone highlighters in the Indian market, and this shade is perfect for me. I love applying highlighter right here on this protruding bone right here because it captures all of that light really well. Now you can leave it as is as well, but I'm going to top this off with some more highlighter, you guys. We're going to use the powder highlighter. Now this sits beautifully on top of the cream highlighter and the glow is blinding. This is a beautiful shade. It's a slight golden yet champagne color, which is perfect even if you have cool tone skin. It doesn't have a very strong neutral undertone as compared to the shimmer stick, but this is definitely something that you can use even if you have cool tone. It's a very nice color. Now the good thing about this highlighter is that you can apply your fingers, you can use a brush. It's totally up to you. Now if you want to increase the intensity and you want to stamp it on, then obviously use your fingers, but if you just want a nice airbrush finish, then use the brush. Now because I've already used a stick highlighter underneath, I could just easily use a brush to increase that intensity, but if I hadn't used that stick, then I would use my fingers to increase the intensity. I've used the highlighter on my collarbones, I've used this on my shoulders to add a nice glow, because why not? My face is glowing, we need to make the body glow as well. I'm going to use the blush as eyeshadow because my eyes feel a little left out. I'm going to use the highlighter to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, to just bring the light in and brighten up my eyes and wake them up. Now I know my nose has a lot of texture right here, but it's not because of the products. My skin has just been very, very dry. My barrier just went for a toss. So what are you gonna do? But this is what all of the products look like. Now the brand has launched their eyeshadow palettes, which I don't have. I think they are in shades of 4. Very cute stuff. I'm gonna leave a photo on the screen. I'm gonna get my hands on it very soon and review it for you all. But this is what the products look like. Now the only product that's left is their lipstick. Okay, so I wiped off the lip tint as much as I could, you guys, because I want to show you a swatch of this lipstick right here in the shade Cheeky Chiku. It is so beautiful. This is literally a color that you've seen me wear so much. It's one of my favorite shades. It's a very nice nude but slightly darker, warmer color. It looks so beautiful on the lips. It's a very buttery, creamy formula. Definitely not transfer proof, but the lips look stunning with this. It is so moisturizing and it smells really good. I haven't lined my lips because I want to show you the actual color of this. This is what the lip color looks like, you guys. It is super pigmented. One swipe pigmentation, very creamy, beautiful, very moisturizing, doesn't feel heavy on the lips at all. I haven't used any lip liner and look at how beautiful it looks. I definitely need some contour, some bronzing. We need to fix the eyebrows, eyeliner, mascara. I'm going to do all of that off camera. The brand hasn't launched these products yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to launch it very soon. I'm pretty sure about that. So I'm going to do all of that off camera and see you in a minute. This is the finished look with all of the eyeliner, mascara, everything. This is the complete look and I absolutely love how this feels on my skin. The highlighter, both the shimmer stick and even the pressed highlighter, oh my god, what a formulation. The lipstick is everything. I mean, look at that. Even without a lip liner, this looks so beautiful. The setting powder, amazing stuff. These are my absolute must-haves from the brand. This was a super easy to do makeup look. Honestly, everything is so multi-purpose. The eyeshadow is literally the blush. The lipstick can be used as a blush. The lip and cheek tint is so good, very lightweight. Let me know in the comments what you think about this makeup look and what were your favorite products from all of the ones that I worked with today. Now, some of the products that I really want the brand to work on are definitely an eyeliner pencil that can be used as a brow definer, waterproof of course, and also a nice bronzer shade, a very nice contour color, which can be used even as a bronzer or even as a contour. I would love it if the brand worked on those because I am obsessed with their formulations. Very good stuff. They're vegan, they're sustainable, amazing, honestly. I haven't done a makeup tutorial come review in quite some time, you guys. I don't know why I don't do this more often because I absolutely love playing with makeup on screen. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful. If you did, please hit that like button so that I know you enjoyed watching this video. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna take your leave now, but before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will catch you all in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye.